discuss the rally and more. Congressional candidate in Pennsylvania, Rob Bresnahan, and with us on set, lawyer Tom Del Beccaro. Great to have you both with us here. Rob, you're a PA guy like Bob and I are. What kind of crowd do you expect to greet the former president this weekend in Philadelphia? I know that you have his endorsement. Will you be there?
We will not be there. We have a very busy weekend in northeastern Pennsylvania, and greetings from Pittston, Pennsylvania, northeastern PA.
Oh, I know it well.
Listen, people, I believe you're an Exeter girl, if I'm not mistaken.
Good memory. My parents grew up in Exeter and Pittston, so I know it well. All my grandmothers, all two of my grandmothers were there. Yeah. Great.
Well, greetings, and it's a beautiful day. It's the summer solstice, and we're 137 days out here to the election. But people in Philadelphia care about the same things that we care about here in northeastern Pennsylvania. They want communities that are safe. They want an economy that works. They want border security, which is national security. All of these issues are paramount to whether you are a Republican or a Democrat. And it's the kitchen table issues that people are struggling with day in and day out, regardless of if you're from Center City, Philadelphia, or right here in Exeter.
Tom, let's talk more about Philadelphia, a city you're very familiar with. I believe you got some family there. Certain parts of it, Kensington, bad shape, horrible. It's an open-air jug market, guys. Can we cue up some of that video that we have of it? I used to work in Philadelphia. I spent 7 years there. That is no joke. You can't believe it when you're there. The jugs, they come in from across the southern border. Woke policies, liberal cities like Philadelphia that don't clean it up. It's been like that for years. People are shooting up. I've driven past as they are shooting each other in the neck with heroin. How much do you think Trump talks about in Philadelphia about this, about crime, the inability for these cities to clean it up?
You know, I love a candidate who does this. Trump could give the very same speech at the heart of some red county, and it wouldn't get coverage. But what he's doing is making news by where he does it and emphasizing, as you described, when he talks about crime and he's sitting in a place that is having so much difficulty, it changes the whole dynamic. So now, instead of just saying, I'm for this or I'm against this, now they have to cover him saying, look at where he's doing this, where's Joe Biden? It's a great strategy.
I think that's a great point. And I want to kind of build upon that, Rob. As you said, these are kitchen table issues, but we're seeing former President Trump in places where a lot of other candidates may say, oh, there's no way I'm going to get votes there, so I'm just going to skip it. He's doing the opposite. Talk about the strategy.
Well, it's a similar strategy that we're doing. We're not discrediting anybody, regardless of the historical outcome of past elections. We've gone to events in downtown Jessup, which is a traditionally dark blue area. But I'd like to talk about the border as well. We were at the Yuma-Arizona border 3 weeks ago, and we saw 50 migrants walk right around the wall, come to a processing center where we were at the next day. And we saw the same person at the processing center get on an airplane who got on the airplane in the zone in front of me and then flew back to Newark with 3 young children with them. And you think about our senior citizens who are paying school property taxes, and you really put a face to the term migrant and the humanitarian crisis that's going on. So it doesn't really matter where you are in the United States. These issues are affecting each and every one of us every single day. And I think Donald Trump is doing exactly what he needs to do, and it's taking it to these blue dots because these cities are falling apart. There's crime in the streets. The fentanyl situation, which is unfolding, I mean, it's a total crisis, and it's coming right from our wide open borders. So, I mean, people are willing to overlook what Trump has gone through over the last few weeks because they want to be able to take care of their families. They want to take care of America, and he's taking it right into the heart of downtown Philadelphia.
Another big topic in Philadelphia, obviously work. A lot of it is a blue-collar city. The unions, they are massive in Philadelphia. I want to talk to you about this, Tom. Former President Trump, he's talking about how the border, the migrants coming, driving wages down, unions can't compete. Let's listen.
Crooked Joe is sending a message to the world that he rewards illegal entry, and that's what's happening. They hear about all of the things that are coming in, and don't kid yourself, the ones that are hurt the most, the black population, the Hispanic population, and you know what else? Who else is hurt badly? Unions, because unions are not able to compete with this. This is a mass entry into our country, and the unions are getting absolutely killed by it.
The union's main goal is to keep wages competitive for their members, Tom. Democrats have invited this open border. Biden has invited it, and these migrants coming in. How much do you think he talks about that in Philadelphia? I think it's going to be a lot.
It's huge. You look at the numbers from May, and it was something like 277,000 American citizens lost jobs, and over 600,000 immigrants, new and slightly been here a bit, got jobs. And that is a big deal. It is undermining wages. And this isn't the first time in history this has happened, but it's the first time in the mega media age. And by Trump being in Philadelphia, it doesn't matter. That is happening in people's hands in Hawaii when he speaks. So we're no longer in a world that politics is all local, because it's immediately everywhere. So again, another win-win strategy, because he's talking jobs, and I'm not sure what the Democrat message is.
Yeah, Rob, let's talk jobs, because I know that you come from a construction family business up there in northeastern Pennsylvania. This is an issue overall, jobs, small businesses, that I know is near and dear to your heart. Your thoughts?
We're also a union electrical contractor, nonetheless. So when we talk about jobs, I think about infrastructure, and I think about family-sustaining careers. I previously served as the chairman of the Joint Apprenticeship Training Committee for one of our local IBEWs. And when people think about infrastructure, sometimes the biggest issues that are right in front of your face are your roads and bridges, but there's so many different categories of infrastructure. And that's what we should be reinvesting in. And, what's really frustrating, and what I hear when I'm out on the campaign trail, is people want to take care of America. They want to take care of northeastern Pennsylvania. They want to rebuild our own roads and bridges. They want power distribution systems. They want drinking water. They want levies. Over $1 trillion of property are protected by these things. So if you want to talk about jobs and putting people back to work with family sustaining incomes, infrastructure is the perfect way to do that.
All right, gentlemen, we're going to leave it there. Excellent conversation. Rob Bresnahan, thanks so much. Tom Del Beccaro, we are not done with you yet. Please stick around. All right.